on. Your baby? Let me see her baby.
This is not your pictures.
No, it's not your picture.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
Seriously?
I'm serious. And look, my name's up there and everything. Mommy's having 2 babies.
Your mommy's having 2 babies. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Are you scared?
I'm scared. I was by myself when I found out. As soon as she put it in, I saw these 2 sacks. I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, you see this one?
Paternal.
No.
They're identical?
No, they don't know yet. They don't know yet.
There's 2 babies.
They said that it could have started as 1 egg and split it as 2, or it could have started as 2 eggs.
There's 1 baby. And there's 1 baby.
It's a baby and a boy.
2 babies.
You're gonna be a sister to 2 babies.
To 2 babies. Jesus Christ.
So I guess my inklings were right, Mama, weren't they?
I'm gonna be so big. I'm gonna be so
Oh my
big.
gosh.
I'm gonna be so
Look. 1 baby, 2 babies. Like when Grandma had your mommy and Aunt Christina. Because I had 2 babies at one time.
yeah.
My God.
Hold up.
Okay, you take the dog.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am here with my week 5 through week 9 pregnancy update. I haven't been filming my updates just because we have recently moved and it's been really rough trying to get the house together, so I haven't been able to record much of anything at all. So I'm going to start recording more often, but I'm here to go back to week 5 and tell you everything up to week 9. I am currently 10 weeks pregnant, and to start off, I want to tell you the symptoms I have been having just throughout these few weeks and everything like that, and just how I've been feeling. So to start off, if you've seen my previous video, you would know that the reason why I took a pregnancy test is because I was having frequent urination and I was having nausea at night. And what really pushed it over the edge for me to take the pregnancy test was YouTube. On YouTube, they had what to watch on my homepage, and for some reason, there was quite a bit of pregnancy announcements. So I would watch them just, to be entertained, and that right there was the thing that pushed me over the edge because it was like a sign for me to take a pregnancy test. And I binged watched pregnancy announcements that night, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm just gonna go ahead and take one. And when I took one, I found out that I was pregnant. Sorry if I'm moving my hands a lot, I do that, sorry. But yeah, that's the reason I took it, because YouTube basically made me. Anyways, so from there I told my husband, of course, and my whole family. And then starting week 5, I started having cravings, which to me is unheard of because I didn't crave anything with none of my pregnancies that early. I was craving Greek yogurt, it was a specific kind flavor, and I was craving that. I would eat that twice a day for about 2 weeks. So that was my first craving. I did have nausea, and I could handle it. But around week 6, I did have to call the doctor and get some kind of medication. So they gave me a sample of this new nausea medication that doesn't make you drowsy, which my husband picked up the samples for me and I took. And the reason why I didn't just wait it out, the nausea, is because on my first pregnancy, I was hyperemesis. And if you don't know what that is just excessive nausea and vomiting. And I'm sorry if you hear noise, that's my daughter in the background playing. But anyways, I wasn't able to hold down water at all. I would take a sip of water and it would come up. I couldn't hold down my prenatal vitamins, nothing, anything. Like no food, no liquid, I could keep down. And I went to the hospital 3 different times with that first pregnancy and lost over 34 pounds before they realized that I was hyperemesis. and they put me on a regimen of medications. I had 2 different nausea medications, which was promethazine and ondansetron, and then they put me on Benadryl for 4 times a day. And I was taking each medicine 4 times a day. So I was on a regimen, and that right there helped me even though I was nauseous throughout my whole entire pregnancy. And then also taking that Benadryl 4 times a day, I was so tired and sleepy. And of course, because taking 1 Benadryl can make you tired and knock you out, but I was taking 4 a day to help with the nausea. And then with my second pregnancy, as soon as I found out, my doctor straight away put me on Phenergan, which is promethazine, and ondansetron. So I took that my whole entire pregnancy for my second pregnancy, except for the Benadryl, because having a child and taking Benadryl, that was not going to happen. So again, I was nauseous throughout that pregnancy, but it was bearable. I did, vomit a couple times throughout that pregnancy, but it was pretty much managed. So I didn't want to go ahead with this pregnancy and automatically start with nausea medication. So I did hold off until 2 weeks, so 6 weeks, and then I did take something. And that medication I'm no longer taking just because my insurance wouldn't approve it, and it is a very high priced nausea medication. I think it's roughly around $600 is what they said. So I stopped taking that, and my doctor at 7 weeks sorry. And then at 7 weeks, my doctor prescribed me promethazine, which is Phenergan. I don't even know if you need to know that, but anyways, so yeah, and that was doing it until just recently, and my nausea has gotten pretty bad. I don't want to eat anything. Well, it's not that I don't want to. I can't eat anything without getting sick. I haven't vomited yet, but it's come close multiple times. And just because how I used to vomit so much with my first pregnancy, I don't want to go there. So I don't want to eat at all. Things I drink, everything. Even water has like a nasty aftertaste to it. I brush my teeth multiple times a day, and it's still there. It still lingers, and it makes my stomach upset. And I think it's because I'm nauseous that my taste buds are like overworking or whatever it is. Let me see, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone because I have notes down here. Also the other symptoms, I had frequent urination, I've already told you, the nausea, and then at 7 weeks I had my first prenatal appointment, and I went by myself because my husband had to work. And while I was getting an ultrasound because they wanted me to do an ultrasound for the first initial visit, she had to do an internal ultrasound. So as soon as she put that in, I saw something that I've never seen before, but I knew what it was because, again, YouTube is telling me things and I'm not listening. I am having twins, so I saw 2 little black holes with 2 little babies, and the only reason why I knew exactly when she put it in because of YouTube. And I think it was YouTube telling me that I was having twins, but it was like my own intuition. Like, my nausea and everything I feel is like twice as bad already as before in my other pregnancies. And I don't know, there's something I just knew that I was having twins. I told my mom that I'm like, how much you want to bet I'm having twins? I told my husband, how much you want to bet I'm having twins? And to my surprise, I'm having twins. So, I mean, it's exciting. It's scary as well, just because taking on 2 newborns at one time. But I'm so happy. And for all of you to know, I am a twin. I am an identical twin. And they don't know if mine are identical or fraternal just yet, just because they are in their own sac with their own, and they have their own everything, their own food supply, their own oxygen, everything they have of their own. But they don't know if it started off as 1 egg and it just split into its own 2 sacs or what it is just yet. They can't they can't know until the babies are actually born and they've done a DNA test. But they said that my twin pregnancy is the best one to have because they are not sharing a sac, they're not sharing an umbilical cord or placenta and stuff like that. They have their own placenta, own everything. So that is good to hear. But anyways, while I was at that doctor's appointment, she went ahead and put me on the promethazine, like I said. And yeah, so my husband was not the first, second, or third daughter. I don't even know. He didn't know until he got home from work that we were having twins. But he did, like the night before, he was like, you better call me and tell me if we're having twins. And he told me that multiple times. And I didn't. I just wanted to tell him in person. So the first person I did tell was my twin sister and my best friend. And they worked in the same building. So that's the reason why I told them, because I could not handle it. Like, I was so happy, so nervous, so scared. So I just had to go tell them after my doctor's appointment was up. And then I told my mom, which I do have a clip of that, and if I can, it's on my phone, so if I can program it onto my computer somehow, I will show you that, and I will also show you the picture of the twins. But anyways, so that doctor's appointment went well. So at the end of 7 weeks, I did start having some slight bleeding or spotting, and I thought it could have been because of a yeast infection that I had, but they didn't really know, so they just said to keep it easy, you know, all that jazz. And then the next day I was packing because we were moving, and I just started getting this cramp down in my abdomen. It hurt so bad. This pain, I don't know, it was not like a regular period cramp or anything like that. It's like, the way I can describe it is, whenever I went to go have my son, I tried to do a VBAC because I had a C-section with my first one, and I tried to do a VBAC, which is going natural with my second one. And that's the pain I felt. With that is what I felt week 7. So I went to the emergency room, and they basically told me there's nothing they can really do, because if my body was trying to abort the babies, there's nothing they could do to save them, because of course I was only 7 weeks, or so they just told me to do bed rest until the pain subsided. And the pain was there for about 2 weeks, so into week 9, and then I don't have it anymore, so that's a good thing. But my nausea has been so bad. I tried to get them to prescribe me the ondansetron because I know the ondansetron and promethazine together, they get it done. They can help with my nausea. But they told me that they stopped prescribing it, so they wouldn't prescribe it for me until she talked to the doctor. And the doctor told me that she would prescribe it for me, but I had to be out of my first trimester, so they prescribed me another medication. So until I get out of my first trimester, I can't have that ondansetron, and I'm nauseous every day. I'm not going to complain, but it's hard to take care of 2 kids when you don't have that. I can't explain. I'm just nauseous all day. I can't eat because of my nausea. I can't drink because of my nausea. It's just bad. So the things that I'm able to eat, which is things that I'm also craving, so that's good, which are fruits. I crave fruits a lot. And personally, to me, I think I'm having a boy and a girl, just because my cravings are so different. Like, I will crave one thing 1 minute and the next I won't crave it anymore. So I crave things that are sweet, and I crave things that are like meat. Like, I crave steak, hot dogs, I crave ice cream, which I haven't craved ice cream or liked ice cream since my pregnancy with my oldest one. So that's weird. I crave fruits a lot. Bananas, mangoes, applesauce, everything. So that's good that I'm craving that, and that's the thing that I can eat without getting sick. So that's what I've been eating, or been trying to eat mostly. Sorry my card died, but the last thing I want to tell you is the symptoms I'm having now, which is everything that I had previously, for frequent urination, nausea. I do have tender breasts now, and also sensitivity to smells. Everything doesn't smell, nothing smells good to me. Everything smells bad to me. Everything gets me nauseous. If it's the smell of this house, if it's the smell of outside, smell of everything, you guys. Smell of laundry detergent, everything, just everything gets me nauseous. Yeah, that's my life right now. I'm sorry if this video is so long. Hopefully with the upcoming weeks, I'm only going to be doing week after week, and that'll be it. I have noticed my stomach getting harder already, which is me. I'm a bigger person, so you can't see a change physically, but when I touch my stomach, it is getting harder. So yeah, I think I'm going to start showing sooner than later. I might take a picture and show you guys. I don't know, I feel uncomfortable with my body anyway, so, but for you, I'm just going to show you a picture of what I look like now so you can see me growing. But until next time, hopefully a video will come up within a week. But I hope you guys stay for a while and enjoy this channel. Please subscribe and like this video. Until next time, thank you guys. Bye.